Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to actually teach you guys how to make a gel scrub. Well, it's quite rainy right now, so I wouldn't really have much to say, but I'm going to talk about this particular gel scrub. Now, when you're making a gel scrub, you need to use a gel as your base, and we're using this gel as our base because it is quite thick and it has a gel consistency or viscosity, like we know. And this gel was actually made by me. I made it yesterday. It has fully hydrated, and right now I want to add things to it, so I'm going to teach you guys how to make the gel, maybe in my next video. Or if you want to learn how to do that, please join the Emulsion Potency class. But if you're not really sure about these, then you can use normal zaitan gum to make a gel, or you can use HEC to make a gel. HEC is hydroxyaltocellulose to make this type of gel. So you can make this, but I like this one because it is quite very thick, and it's actually carbomer based though, so very okay. And right now I'll be adding my other ingredients inside the base. Now this is actually a chamomile extract that we made from scratch. We made this extract from scratch. You can see how it looks like. It is purely natural. This extract is the normal extract you're going to buy in the market, but this is very legit. If you want to learn how to make this, then you need to join the Emulsion Potency class. Now, because you guys have actually demanded for another batch of the class, we have decided to take another batch, but this time around we're not going to take more than 50 students. So if you know that you want to join the class, please do well to join the class right now. Sign up for it so that you get to see you get to join the class. Reserve your slots today, because once this is over, once the batch 3 is over, we're not going to take another batch again for the year. All right, so I have just weighed out the walnut shell. Now this particular gel, because it is carbomer based, this means if you want to adjust the pH, this means it has a higher pH. So if you're adding any acids to it right now, it will dissolve, it will turn to water. That's because carbomer does not really work well with a lower pH. So make sure that you're using, if you're using a gel that's aloe vera gel you bought outside and you're not sure of, and the gel is looking this clear and nice like this, then it means that you need to make sure that you don't add any acids to it. So this is why we converted this whole scrub to a botanical scrub instead. So right here I have my gel. I will be sending the whole quantities on the description box so that you read. And I have my walnut shell powder. For those of you asking me what we can use in place of this, you can use jojoba beads, apricot kernel seed powder. You can also use bamboo powder. But at this particular point in time, this is what I can lay my hands on. So try to use this. There are no substitutes for this right now. There's no substitute for this right now if you're in Nigeria and you can't find the other ones I mentioned. So at this point, I'll be adding the I'm going to be adding the oil. So I just added the oil and the vitamin E oils, and also the preservative. Remember, this is water based and it has some natural botanicals in it, so you need to make sure that your product is preserved. If it's not preserved and water goes into it, you wouldn't like it. Now this is a gel scrub. It would not necessarily lighten your skin, but it will help to buff out dead skin cells. All right, so that's it. I'm going to be using a spatula. Now it has turned a little bit cloudy. This is because we just added oils to this base. So if you add oil to water and you have an emulsifier in it, it will turn cloudy. For you to get more information on this, please join the Emulsion Potency class. I'm sorry it's raining right now, but I had to make this video for you guys. So the next one will be out that will be going in will be the oats. Everything has been pre-measured and nicely put in a place, so please do well to check the description box for the quantity of everything I'm adding right now. Now remember, we're making a face scrub. This is a face scrub. It is very much suitable for the face, and it is nice for exfoliation. And as we know it, we have an extract in this particular gel scrub right now. The extract we have is chamomile, and chamomile is really good to calm the skin, so we added that already. And oats also is very good to soothe the skin and also make the skin calm. That is why we added oats inside here. So at this point in time, if you don't really like the chunkiness of the oats, maybe the size, you can blend it, you can stick blend this, but I actually like to reveal the oats in my scrub. So I'll be adding the neem powder right now. Mint, sorry. Mint is very good for acne, and it's also good to brighten up your skin. So at this point in time, you need to be very careful while mixing. Make sure you don't mix once and for all like that. Just make sure that it is mixed in gradually. All right, so mix very well with your spatula. Now if you notice, this particular gel scrub maintains its viscosity. It's not going thicker, it's not going thicker, it's also not going thinner. This is because the botanicals we're using, they have a neutral or they have a normal pH level. If you're using some other botanicals like willow bark, this is going to go down the drain. You wouldn't like the result afterwards. Okay, so be sure not to add too much of this. All right, we already have a scrub like herbal look already. At this phase, we're going to be adding the walnut shell powder. Now this is our main exfoliant here. Please don't overdo things and add lactic acid to this. Like I said, if you add lactic acid, it will go watery. So if you know you don't want to do that, if you know you want to add lactic acid, then you need to make sure that you're using a cream scrub, a cream base instead of a gel base. All right, so here we have a gel already, and it still has the viscosity of a gel. Now we lost a little tiny bit of viscosity, but I'm going to build it up again by adding by adjusting the pH of this. So I'll just increase the pH of this particular scrub, and the way I'll do this is by using a basic solution. If you want to know how you adjust pH, please join the Emulsion Potency class. You understand more. I can't say everything on video. All right, so do this and you get a thicker. Can you see our gel scrub is quite thicker now than previously? So if you add acid, it will go thinner. If you add a salt, it will go thicker. So now we have a gel scrub. Now at this point in time, we can add fragrance or essential oils. Mint, peppermint essential oil, please. So I'll be scenting this with peppermint, and you see how it will come out. Now do not to add too much of the oils. If you add too much of it, sometimes they may heat the gel and it will go really watery. But at this point in time, we have just made a gel scrub right now, Now this is a gel scrub. So if you have been having acne, or you have you know, dark spots, or you're having issues with really dry skin, you just don't like the way your skin looks, and this is the product for you. So I'll be turning this here right now so that you guys see the results. Can you see how thick this is? This is a gel scrub that we just made from scratch right now. So like I said, you can use any scrub of your, you can use any gel base of your choice. You can get the normal aloe vera gel base and use it. It's finer that way. But right now we have a gel scrub, and this scrub will last us for a while. It is scented nicely and smoothly. You can sell this to your customers and they will come back with positive results. No joke, please don't overdo things by pro-mixing this particular gel scrub base we just did right now. Don't pro-mix it. If you pro-mix it, you'll be tampering with the pH and it wouldn't come out nice again. All right, so even if you want to pro-mix it, you can add some other botanical powders that you want to add, like turmeric. You can add tamarind. Just make sure that you make your research very well, and those powder extracts are not with a high pH. If they have a low pH, rather, if they have a lower pH, it will not come out nicely. So here is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do well to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get to see more videos like this anytime I post. And also do well to share with your friends you don't know who has skin issues right now. Try to share with them so that they see this video and then they like it. Now, if you have any corrections to give me, or if you have to criticize this particular method, then please do. I don't mind. Corrections are actually received. All right, so that's how we get to this, guys. Take care. Bye.